Give it up for Julia, Washington, D.C.
I wanted to know how many of you are patients?
Everybody is.
Yes. Well, maybe some aren't, but anyways, this is for you. The story I'm going to tell you is a beautiful but sad story. There was this man named Peter McWilliams. He was a best-selling poet and author and publisher. He had 5 best-selling books. He was a really great guy. He helped people heal their depression. He helped people feel better about themselves. And then he got sick. He got AIDS and he got cancer. And he found that cannabis was the one thing that kept him going, because otherwise he was too sick and he would stay in bed all day. He would vomit. He would have a really hard time just existing. He took cannabis, and at first he couldn't believe it because he thought, this cancer's way too strong for my kid. The cannabis is just not as strong enough. It's not going to do anything. And he took it, and it was magic. Yes, it was magic. And he felt so much better, and he ended up writing another bestseller because of it. At this point, he became an outspoken advocate for medical marijuana, and the United States government did not like it. Yes, boo. Exactly, boo. He got jailed for using cannabis, and then his mother and his brother were told, Peter, if you keep doing cannabis, your mother and your brother are going to lose their homes. This is a man who spent all of his life trying to help everybody else out there, millions of people, with his books. This was a gentle, caring man. And what happened to him? He was demonized by the U.S. government. He was told, basically, you're a criminal, Peter. And so, you know what he did? He honored our laws because he wanted to see his mother and brother okay, because he cared about his family. Nothing wrong with that. But he became sicker and sicker, and he ended up dying at the age of 50, drowning in his own vomit in his bathtub. That's what people tell me. I'm not sure if it's true. This gentle, caring man. I want to know from all of you patients, what do you think about that? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And I have a friend that was very close to my heart. He was a very good man. He had leukemia, and he wanted cannabis so bad, and now he's dead, okay? So I don't even smoke. I don't even use it, but guess what? I'm here to fight for everybody who does. You don't have to smoke. You don't have to partake to take part, okay? So if you hear from people saying all us non-smokers are bad and evil, no, we're not. We care about you. Some of us actually have hearts, and some of us actually care. Now, with my government, what's going on, I hear about what your government's about to do, and I'm a little bit skeptical, because it doesn't sound like it's going to be very good for you, because you're supposed to be able to grow your own, right? You don't want this pesticide stuff in your cannabis, do you? No, you want it just the way you want it, because cannabis should be free for everybody. Cannabis grows freely. It's a plant. It's not a drug. Well, my government, they're like, well, we got a bunch of politicians. They're like, well, we hate cannabis. Oh, it's so evil. And now all of a sudden they see dollar signs, baby. All of a sudden cannabis is great. Oh, yes, let's legalize. They don't want to legalize it for the right reasons. They want to just make money. What do you think about that? I can't hear you. And I hear about your prime minister and how much he promised you. And
Closure! Let's have closure! Get the fucking bill on the floor! Yeah.
Thank you. And I'm an American girl, but I've got a Canadian heart. I love Canada. us so much. You're such a warm, beautiful people. And I want to see you grow your own. Because people like Peter McWilliams, people like my dear friend Tony, who's no longer with us, could have benefited. But instead, they're treated like criminals. It's a plant. It's not a drug. Thank you very much, and please remember Peter McWilliams. Thank you.
I told you she was shy. Should have heard her on the California radio station. I was thinking, what did I get myself into here?